Hello guys, welcome to another episode, Change Tomorrow. Today, we're going to be talking about how to gain confidence. My name is Al.
I'm Ralph, and today we're going to give you brothers some real exciting game, man. We're going to teach y'all how to really get it together and how to go about, exuding confidence at all times.
Exactly, brother, man. It's funny you said that. Man, I've been watching a lot of content creators. I've been watching a lot of podcasts, and I've been seeing a lot of brothers, man, that be coming on the programs, on the shows and stuff, and they be talking about how women be flaking on them, man. Hey, man, she be flaking on me. She playing hard to get, right? But the number one question that these brothers need to ask themselves, when was the last time you did an inventory on yourself?
Not even that, man. When was the last time you really took care of yourself as a whole, too, right? Inventory and took care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Self-love is self-preservation. You can't really entertain a woman unless you have everything yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece, one piece at a time. You got to make sure that you up to par. And that woman, you got to be able to stimulate her mind.
Check this out. A lot of dudes are walking around with a check engine light on, right? Mm-hmm. But they refuse to go get checked, right? Yeah. And what I mean by they refuse to get checked, they refuse to go in that gym and get physically in shape. You know what I'm saying? Because what attracts a woman is the physical appearance before you even have a conversation with this woman, right? And a lot of you brothers, y'all be out of bounds, right? And this is the reason why these women are not entertaining y'all, right? You guys be trying to get in these women DMs, messaging them, and they're looking at you and they're like, dang, you brother, look at yourself and you trying to get at me, and that's why the physical appearance is very important, man.
Very important.
Very important. Let me tell you something to you, a lot of you guys, man. A lot of you guys be looking like you want to be alone by yourself. You know what I'm saying? If a referee was in your presence, a referee would flag you, man. He would penalize you, man.
You know what's funny too? Like I agree with you, but more important than any physical attributes, man, is your mentality, your mental. I think a lot of people lack the ability to spark conversation with a woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to appeal to a woman, stimulate her mind more than anything. The physical is going to fade and go. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's secondary. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But to me, a lot of these brothers, man, you need to pick up a book, brother. Read, man. Read, and better yourself so that when you do meet a woman, you can talk to her about more than just, how you doing, baby? What's your number? That's not a conversation.
At all. And check this out. I'm glad you said that. To me, reading a book is very important, man. Like me, I make it a habit to read books, man. At least I'm reading 3-4 books within a week. You know what I'm saying? To expand my mind, man. Okay. And when I'm reading these books, man, a certain spirit just come over me, man. Yeah. When I conversate with a woman, I'm able to stimulate her mind. Yeah. Right? And a lot of you guys like that. Why you think, for the most part, when a lot of you guys get in these women's face and you guys trying to conversate with these women, they be like, boy, get out of my face. Because you know why? You don't have no information. You don't have no conversation. You guys be like, sound like you guys, getting ready to do a remix on a Busta Rhymes song, man.
Yeah. True. It's kind of hard. It's not really hard for me to get in the subject, even though I've been in a relationship for a long time. But I have women as friends. I have a lot of women friends, and there's no disrespect or nothing like that. A lot of brothers, man, what these women are looking for in a man, they're not putting out, right? They're not putting out. So you have a brother, man, that's really doing good financially, but, he can't really entertain a woman. He can't entertain her as far as like, he don't know how to take her out and dine and wine her,
Mm-hmm.
And then more important than the wine and the dining is the conversation. You know what I'm saying? When you out with your woman, man, you want her to feel you without you touching her.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at you. When I look at you, you know what I'm saying? You know what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's about to come next. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fool with it. I'm a fool with it, man. So when they're at the apartment, I have no issues. But I think being that you in the field,
mm-hmm.
you are in the field, hands on with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can give these brothers a lot of game.
Of course, man. Trust me. Like I said, man, and I'm going to stress this out, man. You got to read them books, man. And also the music that you're listening to can hinder your mind the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nothing against rap music or anything like that. But me, man, I like to listen to some OJs, Earth, Wind and Fire, some Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass, Marvin Gaye. You know, some David Ruffin, man.
Man, you on that old player
On that old
stuff,
player stuff, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's that old. You can't even sink your finger into it. It's too deep, man.
It's too
you know what I'm
deep.
saying? But you know what it is? You see all that you just named? A lot of people don't even know what that is, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of these brothers, they're not even aware of what you just said. You know what I'm saying? But if I can play devil's advocate, I want to ask you a question, man, being that we on the different, totem pole. If I was a single brother out here and I wanted to, get with a woman and I wanted to entice her and then I want to take her out, I want to strike her interest or whatever, what are the steps you think I should take to fulfill those steps?
Man, one of the first steps, man, is getting in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Because that woman, you have to be appealing in her eyes, man. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing that's going to catch that woman,
mm-hmm.
right? When she's looking at you. For example, right? You have women. They're going on the internet and they see certain guys, right, that isn't physically attractive,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And what goes through their mind? Oh, my God, look at him. Boy, he could get this. He could get these cookies.
Now, I'm glad you said that, but
mm-hmm.
and what if it's just skin deep? Now, you can have a brother that's in shape, but he still doesn't have that mental appeal.
Hey,
right? Because that's only going to last for so long.
Right. But that's where reading come from,
mm-hmm.
right? That's why I look up to brothers like Malcolm X,
mm-hmm.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You know, Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
Even Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes.
Because these brothers, man, these brothers know how to command a room
yes.
when they speak.
Yes.
You know, they're eloquent speakers.
Yes.
Right? And a lot of dudes of today, they lack that because they don't read.
Man.
They don't read. You block your mental capacity, man. You know, because when you're not reading books and you're not exuding information, right, you're just lost.
You know what he just said to you, brothers that's out there that's
mm-hmm.
not reading no books and just running around the streets and just being whatever you are? He's calling you dumb and dumber. He's saying that you're dumb and dumber and you embody Beavis and Butthead, and you think you can walk up to a fine looking specimen of a woman and say, hey, I have some money. You want to go out? Nobody cares about it. That's skin deep, brother.
Now check this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason why a lot of brothers, they got to think with their pockets, because you ain't got no game, you ain't got no information, you ain't got no knowledge. Right?
He just called you a simp, player.
You guys are tricks. So you got to reach deep in your pocket just to get at this woman, because you ain't got no information, you ain't got no conversation. You sound like Napoleon Dynamite.
You know what I've learned though?
Mm-hmm.
You know, in all aspect of this, even with my wife too, man, like the thing that strikes her interest is that I can constantly have conversations that's appealing,
mm-hmm.
but more so that's teachable.
Right.
And this is no disrespect to women. I love women, but people don't realize, man, women are like children.
Yeah,
right. They're like young girls that's in grown up bodies. They never really grow up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they want their man to just not be their man, but to also be the leader and also be able to teach them things and to mm-hmm. guide them. But the respect has to be there.
Exactly.
If the respect is not there, then it's pointless.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when you come at a woman and you don't have any of those attributes, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have the attribute that she's looking for, but you may have the finance. You become a simp that she can just use and walk through.
That's it. You just buying her,
mm-hmm.
right? And that's why a lot of guys, they fail to understand this, right? You will have one dude that have all the money.
Yeah.
And you have this brother right here. He has zero money,
mm-hmm.
right? But he gamed up,
mm-hmm.
right? And he came phantom. He like, dang, why is it my woman is sweating this guy,
mm-hmm.
right? Or whatever. Why is it?
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? He can stimulate her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Something that you're unable to do.
Yeah.
You're unable to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like I said before. So you got to think with your pockets. You got to think with your money. How you start is how you going to end.
So being that, bro, we talking about being gamed up in different aspects.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, aside from physical attributes, mental, what are the other steps some of these brothers can take to better themselves, to make themselves more appealing to a woman? Because a lot of times too, man, it's a lot of people that, I can smell you before I can hear you.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad you touched on that, man. A lot of you brothers have super bad hygienes, man. You guys are at war with soap. You at war with toothpaste. You at war with a toothbrush. And you at war with soap, man, and lotion. And that's crazy, man.
Hey, don't forget cologne, bro.
Cologne, man. You at war with all these things, man, that can better your hygiene, make you smell good, make you appealing, man. You know, and you got the audacity, the nerve to try to get in a woman's face, man. She gonna clown you,
man.
You know, she gonna clown you, and that's the reason why you having these results, man, with these women. Then you run on the internet, you start crying. Oh, these women be flaking me. They be doing this, they be doing that. Nah, it ain't the women. It's you, my brother.
It's you.
Do an inventory on yourself, man.
It's you.
I'm telling you, get groomed up. When was the last time you went to the dentist and got your teeth clean? Let me tell you something. You know, like a little kid, right? When you get them a game system, right? They wake up early Saturday, Sunday morning. First thing that little kid want to do, they half brush their teeth, right? They half brush their teeth and they go to the game system and they mom or dad ask them, hey boy, did you brush your teeth? That's what a lot of you guys doing, man. You half-assing brushing your damn teeth.
Yeah.
Brush your teeth, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, y'all just go in the bathroom, you brush your teeth, your tongue all white.
Ooh.
You guys be smelling like evil spirits and the fallen angels, man. That's what you guys be smelling like, man. You know, to me, a guy is supposed to smell like the Garden of Eden, man.
Yeah.
When a woman smell you, man, she's supposed to smell the heavens, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a plug-in that I like to use. It's I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's called White Linen. That thing smells so good, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how that's how you're supposed to smell to a woman, man. You're supposed to be appealing to a woman, man.
Yeah.
When she come to your presence, she's like, oh my God, you smell so good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And the information that is coming out of my mouth to this woman, guess what? Just make me even that much deadlier.
Yeah. Yeah. Because now you coming with all aspects, man. You bringing all the attributes that a woman is looking for.
Is looking for.
Yeah. Because I've seen a lot of dudes that have nothing as far to give to a woman as far as like, you know, that's monetized money-wise, anything, you know. You don't have nothing. But he has that appeal where you can speak to women. He knows how to make a woman laugh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, a lot of women just want to forget their troubles, man, because we forget we're human.
Exactly.
We're going through things. So a woman want to be in the presence of a man that can make her laugh, make her forget what she's going through at the moment, just to enjoy the moment, enjoy herself. And I think, brothers, we need to really do a self check, like Al said. You know, you're driving around with your check engine light on. You're not really evaluating yourself. If you really want a good woman, an appealing woman, you gotta really, you know, do the work. Don't be scared to do the work. Don't be scared to pick up a book. You know, don't be scared to really like analyze yourself and say, you know, I need to do this better, that better, this better, that. If I can improve on this and this and that. And I guarantee you'll see a change in the bedroom, man. If you go from taking hot showers by yourself, you go from taking nice hot showers with a beautiful woman next to you. You know what I'm saying? Because she'll want to be around you.
And who wouldn't want to do that?
Hey, man. Hey, if you stink, they're not going to want to do that.
They're not.
If you are slow, and you know you don't have it all together, they're not gonna want to do that.
Exactly.
You know, if you got a bankroll, they might do that until they get the bankroll and roll out. It's
but let me tell you something, man. Let me touch on this too, right? This is from the physical standpoint, right? You have a lot of guys, right? They go to the gym, they working out, they staying in shape, right? As soon as they get in a relationship, they become complacent. They stop going to the gym, right? They stop going to the gym because now they underneath their girlfriend. They're no longer motivated.
Yeah.
Right? And it's crazy because now you starting to lose your mojo. You starting to lose yourself. And deep, I'm telling you, your girl may not tell you this, but deep in her mind, she looking at Rodney over here.
She started losing interest.
She started losing interest in you. You know, she starts saying like little slick comments like, dang, baby, your stomach is getting big, right? But you thinking that she just playing with you. She's warning you.
She's warning you. She's letting you know.
She's warning you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, man. And a lot of you guys get so complacent, you let yourself go. And that's the reason why your woman end up leaving you. And when she leave you, you get knocked for her, right? And the first thing you want to do, matter of fact, remember the scene from Baby Boy?
Yeah.
When Yvette went to Jody's house, when her car broke down.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, Jody, you know the car need fixing. Can you fix it for me?
Yeah.
And Jody was like, man, get off my porch.
Yeah.
And she ran back to her girlfriend's car. She was like, he don't love me no more.
Yeah.
A lot of you brothers be doing that. You come on the internet when your woman leave you, she don't love me no more. But she don't love me no more.
You know, you guys play that lack of understanding role very well. As a man, you're not supposed to play that role, bro.
Right.
As a man, you have to know what a man is supposed to be. A man is a caretaker. A man is a provider. You know what I'm saying? A man is supposed to stimulate. A man is supposed to protect. a man supposed to be a lot of different variables.
Exactly.
So you brothers, what he's trying to give you is free game, man. He's trying to tell you step your game up. You know what I'm saying? Like these women, man, it's a lot of good women that's single, and it's a lot of good dudes that's also single, but you dudes lack a lot of the components that makes a woman want to attach to you and bond with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You bringing one thing to the table when there's like 4 or 5 other things you're missing. You really need to do self-checks and self-analyzation and change, man. It's okay to be better. It's okay to better yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't just stick to what you know, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop chasing these foot draggers, man. These foot draggers with the dirt between their toes, they can't do nothing for you, brother.
Check this out. One of the best feelings, man, that I love, right? I remember when I was coming up as a young boy or whatever, when I was, I was considered, I had girls that was liking up on me. It was cool or whatever. But, I would consider myself a late bloomer, right? But now in today's age, you know what I'm saying? I stay fly with it. When women see me, man, they catch the vapors, man. Like Snoop Dogg said, she caught the vapors.
Yeah, she caught the vapors.
She caught the vapors, man,
Yeah.
And also too, man, you guys, man, have a sense of humor, It's it's good to clown sometimes and laugh sometimes with your lady, especially to your religious brothers, your overly righteous brothers.
Yeah.
Sometimes, man, your woman may ask you a question. Hey, baby, did you watch the game today? And you guys be like, man, what you talking about this game, man? Jesus coming, man. We can't worry about that game.
Yeah.
You're too overly righteous, brother.
Yeah.
Right? You losing your mojo.
Yeah, you know what I like to say about that is everything in moderation.
Everything is in
everything
moderation.
has to be in moderation. You can't. The scale has to be perfectly balanced, man. And that's where a lot of brothers go wrong.
And the reason why I touched on this, man, because I have lady friends
Yeah.
that are married,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they're in the church,
Yeah.
right? And I don't knock anyone.
Yeah.
They're in the church, and they always tell me, oh, man, I don't know what it is. My husband, he just lost his mojo. I remember how suave my man used to be.
Yeah.
He used to say certain things to me. And I understand, man, you may be living for God, living for the Lord, but guess what? It's okay to be a smooth brother. It's okay with that.
I always say, man, you have to know when to let go.
When to let go.
You have to know when to let go. It's a time to be serious and it's a time to be playful.
Solomon said that.
Yeah, there's a time to be a fool, there's a time to be wise, You
Right.
can't be wise all the time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause what's the fun in that?
There's no fun.
Like I say, for me, I'm a big kid, man.
Same
I'm
here.
a big kid. I'm playing jokes, I'm cracking jokes, I'm playing around. But when it's time to be serious, I handle my business.
You handle your business.
I handle my business. I'm
Exactly.
gonna handle my business like a man is supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a jokester, man. I'm jovial.
I
like
know
to have
that,
fun,
man.
I love to smile, bro.
I know that.
Everybody that knows me as a guy that, you come around me, you're gonna laugh.
Exactly. I know you, bro.
Yeah.
You've been a clown since high school.
Man, listen, man. I've been a clown since I came out. My mom said, man, when I came out, I was smiling.
man, but back to it though, bro. On real talk, man, I need you guys to work on your physical appearance. Go get you a library card. Get you a library card. Make it a habit, including us too. We're not exempt. Make it a habit, man. Go get you a library card. Go read books, man. Feed your mind. Your mind is like a muscle, man. Because if you ain't feeding your mind, you don't got no information, right? Let me tell you something, man. When I'm having a conversation with a woman, there's not a question that I can't answer within a second when a woman asks me, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I stress it. I stress it, man. Read your books, right? Have a sense of humor, right? And also your fashion, your style, right? A lot of you guys, man, 30 plus, 40-year-old guys, your mind is locked. You still dressing like you're a 20-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. I know a suit ain't for everybody, right? But look at the days of old, man. Look at the Marvin Gayes, right? If you go back and look at the old archives, the 1970s and 1960s, them brothers was smooth, man. And they was having it their way.
Yeah.
They was smelling good.
Yeah.
I see you guys 35, 40 plus. You guys dressing like 20-year-olds, man.
Yeah.
Go get you some nice slacks, some nice shoes, a nice button up, and dress up. I'm telling you, man, when I throw my suit on and I throw on my tie, man, I'm telling you, it's a certain spirit that just come over me, man.
You know what?
When that spirit come over me, I feel like I can conquer the world. I can have whatever I want in my possession, man.
Let me ask you something, man. Let me ask you something. As a brother that seems to have it all together, man, you got all the components working in your favor.
Right.
How is it working out for you, man? We want to know if I get like you, right? I start taking care of myself better. You know, I start educating my mind and you know, evolving. How much better is it going to get?
Man, you know, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm working on myself every single day.
No, we're talking about the speaking and being able to address women confidently from that perspective. How much better would it get for those brothers that's having a hard time just holding a conversation? How much easier would it be?
Man, it'll be 10 times easier for you, man. You know, when you exemplify yourself in a certain manner and that woman see you, she gonna be like, dang, who is this guy? I would love to have a conversation with him. You know, he look like he's well put together. I would love to have a conversation. I would love to go there with him, right? Yeah. And when you go there with her and you able to stimulate her mind, brother, that woman gonna be looking at her phone. She gonna be like, when is so-and-so gonna call me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like tomorrow's Easter Sunday, right? Just like when a pastor, when he ministered to the church, right? And the chorus get going, the organ player, you know, he got the church hype, right? And the people are screaming and shouting and they falling over. And let me tell you something, brother. And when you go minister to that woman and you say a certain thing to her that captivate her mind, that spark her interest, that woman gonna be flipping. She gonna be falling over, man. 10 other guys gonna be calling her, and guess what? She gonna ignore their calls, man. Because I'm telling you, she's gonna be looking at her phone and be like, man, did so-and-so text me? Did so-and-so call me? Because I enjoyed that conversation.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of you guys need to be, man.
And you know what, too, man? Even more so than just being able to speak to women, when you have leveled up and you have that kind of level of confidence, it shows across the board, because now you're able to just hold conversations with complete strangers, even the same sex. It don't have to be the opposite sex. It could be just, it could be whomever it is. Joe Blow from overseas, from anywhere. You know, you able to elevate to their level.
Exactly.
Or if you have to come down, you're able to come down to whomever level. You know, you got to be able to play different roles. Not like you acting, but I'm talking about intelligently.
Exactly.
Because everybody is not on the same level.
And you know what? It's funny you said that, because I believe conversation makes the world go round.
Oh, of course. Conversation rules the nation.
Yeah, right. Before a check get cut, a conversation has to take place.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine like all the big time CEOs that you can think of, before they make a decision, right? They sitting in that boardroom.
Yeah.
Right? They sitting in that boardroom, and what they're doing, they conversating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're conversating, then that's when they start to make laws and, bring different things to light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have conversation, right? Conversation ain't only, you know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be for a woman. You know, you may go to a mayor's ball, right? And you at the mayor's ball, you're around, people that hold higher positions, prestigious, right? Because you're knowledgeable and you're a walking dictionary, you're able to get in those conversations, man.
You know what it is too.
You understand.
It's all about networking.
Networking.
Conversations, you're able to network. You're able to network, and you're able to actually step in rooms that a lot of people are not privy to because they lack that intelligence. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, you see people are successful, but that's because they talk their way into something.
Right.
It wasn't handed to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be able to talk your way into something.
Right.
Sometimes it's not about what you have. I mean, you can have capital and whatever it is, but there's a roadblock. But now that roadblock, money can't move it.
It can't move.
So guess what? Words. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to communicate to people, make them see your vision. Because like I said, if I'm in a higher position than you, and I'm the one that's blocking the road, and then you come up to me and you speaking to me and you breaking it down eloquently, and I'm able to see the vision fully, right? Because then I'm comprehending it. All roads are open. You got straight green light.
Right. Exactly. Not even the wall of China can block you, man.
No, not even the wall of China, man. So now imagine that. If that can bring so much success, right? Just conversation. Imagine how much more doors it will open with different women.
Right.
Because I'm a firm believer in life. We are at levels. So at those levels, there's different levels of women, different levels of intelligence, comprehensions, and everything, right? You can't be down here and you trying to get a woman that's up here and a higher intellect than you are.
She gonna clown you.
She's not even gonna look at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen brothers, man, trying to talk to certain women. I mean, it's like she looked at him like, you a roach.
She gonna be like, boy, get out of my face.
No, she not even gonna. She don't even speak back. Like, you a roach. You are non-existent. You are invisible, brother. You are the invisible man. But when you have it all together and you can hold conversations, man, you can stimulate so much more than just her mind. You can touch a woman's soul without even touching her, brother.
Right. Exactly.
Right? You can make a woman shiver.
Exactly.
Every time she think about you, just off of words.
She's shivering, man.
And that is more powerful than anything, man. You know what I'm saying? You brothers, man, you need to level up. Exactly. Level up and not be ashamed to say, this is where I'm at and I want to climb.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta crawl before you walk before you run. So do a self-assessment and be truthful and honest with yourself. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Exactly.
Evaluate and change, man.
And change. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Change tomorrow, today. That's what we're talking about. We got to change today to better tomorrow. We can't wait tomorrow and try to change because tomorrow's already here.
And check this out. And one of the solutions, man, to you guys' problems, man, you guys need to go ahead and sign a peace treaty, man, with Crest. Sign a peace treaty with Colgate. Sign a peace treaty with Sensodyne.
Soap.
Sign a peace treaty with Oral-B. And I'm telling you, that'll solve all your problems, man.
Cologne, soap, and a new dress code.
Exactly. And wave the white flag, man. The hygiene war is over.
Yeah. Man. You know, we're laughing and joking and being jovial, but at the same time, brother, you got to understand, man, we are really trying to help you guys to level up to another level.
But you know what? Also, too, man, the other day, I see a few gyms that have specials, man. You know, $10 monthly.
Oh, that's been going on.
That's
been going on.
Get in the gym, guys.
Listen, bro. Listen. The gym is the least of your worries. You can even work out at home.
Exactly. Check this out. Even if you have a local park, go to the park, man. You know the park's going to have the pull-up bar. Man, you could do 5 exercises at the park. You could do pull-ups. You could do your push-ups. You could do your cardio. Man, I'm telling you guys, take care of yourself, man. Self-preservation, you know. Presentation is everything, man.
It's everything.
It's everything, man. Especially to a woman, man. You know, and I'm telling you, I hear you guys complaining every single day, right? Oh, she flaked on me. She's playing hard to get.
She's not.
You ever thought to yourself, maybe I'm not attractive?
She's not playing hard to get. She's not. She just doesn't. She don't want you. She don't want you. That's all it is. It's not she's playing hard to get or she's flaking. She's not flaking. Let me tell you something. A woman know what she wants the first second she sees a man.
Exactly.
If she wants you, she wants you, man.
She knows she want to take it there with you.
Come on, man. Stop it, man. You know, you got to be ignorant, man, or very foolish to not know this stuff. You know, it's elementary, you know. So life is about action. You can either wake up every day and take action, or you can wake up and make excuses. At the end of the day, as a man, you have to be accountable for yourself before you can be accountable for anybody else.
And before you can blame any woman.
You can't blame anybody for your problems. You're a man. I'm in charge and control of my destiny, right? I can't blame nobody for anything. Anything that happens to me, I allow it.
And also, you in charge for the way your physical appearance, you in charge for your hygiene, and you in charge for the clothes that you wear.
And your intelligence. Which is the most important thing out of all those components. Brother, you can look like a homeless man. And you can accidentally bump into a woman that is top of the food chain. And your mouth alone can change that, your homelessness. Your mouth alone, that woman, you can shock her with your words, man, with your intelligence. And she won't believe it, bro. And she can actually take you in and change your whole style. Educate yourself, man. Educate yourself. And don't be scared to be better, to do better. Because I'm telling you, man, if we don't, we're going to be left behind. But not me. I'm on the mothership already. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the front row, baby. But I'm telling you, brothers, if you don't change your mind and your perspective and you don't want to do better, you don't want to elevate yourself, you're going to be left behind. And time is changing so fast and rapidly. This new thing called social media is making these women see different, think different, act different, behave different. And I always tell you, brothers, man, they do those things because you allow it and vice versa.
Hey, let me touch on this real quick. I'm glad you brought up social media. And a lot of you guys, man, I want you to think twice. Before you post a picture of yourself on social media, look at that picture, man. You guys just post up any kind of picture on social media, man, and make a fool out yourself, man. You know, that woman, she's looking at your page, your account, and she's like, this guy trying to get at me? And that's the reason why I don't blame the women. You know, I be seeing comments when women be like, before you get in my DM or my messenger, look at yourself first. And you guys, man, I'm telling you, it baffles my mind, man.
So you know what? So in conclusion, and what my partner Al is saying, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, better yourself, and change it today. Change tomorrow, today. Don't wait for tomorrow to get here and try to change because you already late. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, my brother. And what else?
And drop your comments below.
Show us love. We show love back.
Peace.
You cannot take my mind. You cannot take my heart. You cannot take my soul. You cannot take my goals. You cannot stop my time. You cannot stop my grind. What's mine will always be mine. I was born to be a fighter, left alone in the fire. Had no one to come and save me. Had to learn I have to save me.